Alright, so hello ladies and gentlemen, South on the other end. Let's roll that intro. Yeah, so if you like what I'm doing, please go to that Patreon link. You'll be able to see more of my work, and if you like what I'm doing, please support me if you like it. Alright, so what are we doing? Well, as I posted into the task notes, the game recruit will be coming to an end this Wednesday. So if you've not got your Gamma, basically, worked up, got all the things completed, this Wednesday goes bye-bye. So if you've not done anything this or you do need to kind of get on it. But you get to Wednesday, and then this guy's gone. What are they, basically? So later on, I'll actually do this because I didn't realize it. I thought I'd done all the missions on this guy. So we're going to come back and we're going to take a look at this. This is all the requirements of the Gamma Recruit. Again, this little thing right here has to be completed if you want to get the special reward at the end when it's finally complete. You got to get all of this completed, all of this done. Can we open this up, or is that going to just do something stupid? Yeah, it's thinking about it. Alright, so that's that. Well, whatever. Alright, so like I said, I didn't realize that I didn't have all my stories completed, and that is one of the requirements. So again, as I was saying, if you want to get all the requirements, all of this has got to be done before Wednesday. And as you see, I'm not that far. So then as I realized, I thought I had all the stories when I did the Back to Home story. I thought I'd done all of them. Well, apparently I didn't. So I missed 2 of them. So we're going to do the Lucky 7 and the story that's like after, which is Timmer's Turnigan, I guess how it's pronounced. But again, like I said, if you want this done, yeah. And you can see, I am not doing so well because I thought I got most of it done, and I was just going to sit here and let it idle. But net. Okay, so that's now done. That's now done. You see, I hit level 1, but not level 5 yet. So, well, anyway, so let's go ahead and roll. So again, like I said, I did the home story, but I thought I'd gotten them all completed. And then when I was looking the other day, I was like, oh crap, I didn't do the last 2 stories, just did everything else. So let's go ahead and pick up the stories.
My apologies for the quality of the transmission. I'm contacting you on an encrypted frequency. I'm working on an important covert mission, and I could use your assistance. I can't go into the details over comms, but you should know, if we pull this off, it could change the course of the Hurt conflict in our favor. Meet with me on Deep Space Nine to go over the details. Come along. I've been asked to keep the details of the mission on a need-to-know basis, and right now, only you and I need to know.
Alright, so we gotta go to Deep Space Nine. We'll get 17,000 experience points. It looks like 15,000 expertise. Some more Kessered White. Geez, why? Why do I need more Kessered White? Some gold placed platinum. 384 dilithium. This is the special reward right here. The throwing knives. So let's go ahead and accept.
Good luck.
We'll just transport there, that way we can just get it over with. La 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 la. Yeah, so I think we need go outside to take it out. You have to do like outside deep take 9 of iron on the correctly. And there it is. The game pushed the lucky 7.
No, absolutely not. This is your worst idea yet.
Do I need to remind you of the unwritten rule of acquisition, brother?
Rule 0. What the Nagus wants, we acquire. Why me? Get an eliminator to do it. Get 50. You can afford it.
You have connections with the Klingons. That and you're Rom's second most trusted Ferengi.
What? Who's first? Nog? Pell?
No. Moogie.
Fine. Send her then.
But brother, you did such a great job of rescuing her before.
I also told your son to shoot me if I ever thought of doing something like that again.
That's right, you did. Well, don't worry, he won't.
That's not what I'm worried about.
We need this, brother. We can't hold off the Herc forever.
Alliance forces are spread too thin to help, Quark.
We need the Klingons, brother, otherwise we're doomed.
Insanity! You don't even know where the Iconian fleet is, Rom.
I don't, but Starfleet intelligence monitors all major threats, including the Iconians.
Starfleet isn't in the habit of sharing classified data.
If we can get access to a security console, we can extract the data. We'll need to keep the security officer on duty occupied.
Leave that to me, husband.
Sexy leader.
All right, leader. The security officer on duty is a creature of habit. Comes in on a break every day without fail. Your job is to keep her occupied so Rom can get what we need from the security console. Do what you need to do. Smile, laugh at her jokes, whatever it takes. Put those feminine wiles of yours to good use.
Singing and laughs. What are you talking about, Quark?
Really, Quark? I'm not here to seduce your customers. You and I both know there's more than one way to work a mark.
Exactly.
Whatever you say, just don't mess it up. She'll be here any minute now.
Continue. Here she
Don't worry
comes.
too much, Quark. I got this. Woo! It's your lucky day, officer. You're the 10 millionth customer here at Quark's. Congratulations! You've just won a free drink and a free spin at the Davo table. Quark, why don't you pour the lucky winner a drink? What'll it be, Constable?
Oh, thanks. I'll take an iced Ractigino. I'm on duty. I can't stay too long, but I suppose I have enough time for a spin at the table. Lead the way.
Serve the drink.
Quark, will you turn that hollow me off, please? It's creeping me out.
What now?
This is why I like the Hollow Leader. She doesn't complain as much as the original. There. Happy?
Yes, Quark.
The free drink will get her to relax. And then some Dabo to keep her busy.
Then you basically start the Dano game.
One loss to remove suspicion.
Looks like my luck's run out. Oh well. Thanks for the drink and the spin. Better get back to my station.
Wait.
Whoa, whoa, don't be so hasty, friend. The law of averages is on your side here. Trust me. Have another spin on the house. What have you got to lose?
Okay, you've convinced me. One more spin. Why not?
Rig it.
And then a victory to reel her in.
You notice the table's rigged.
Double!
Yes. Oh. Those winnings are coming out of your cut, though.
Good. The guard's distracted. Time to go to work. Overriding this door panel should be child's play.
La 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 la.
This is the most secret maintenance panel. Chief O'Brien needed me to fix it once.
Down. Other right.
Once I'm in,
See,
I
Dean
can
and
install a
Engineer has
back
its
door.
advantages.
Then we can access the system from the console at Quark's.
Third digit, 1, test. Alright, so definitely not that one. Change the digit. 2. Test. Alright, so 2's in the wrong location. 1's in the right location. So one of them is definitely 2. Test. One's in the right location, one's in the wrong location. So definitely. Let's try 3. Test. 2 are in the right location. So definitely 32 something. Change the digit. Let's go to 3. Let's go for a 1. Test. Okay, so it's not a 1. Change the digit. Change the digit. Let's try a 2 again. Test. Alright, so it's not a 2. Now this here, I guess you could do, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want it to fail. Alright, so 1's in the wrong location. So definitely 3. Gonna be in the last one more likely. Let's put the 3 at the end. So there's 3. Let's try 4. Downed it. So 3243, there it is. There's the code.
She's heading back, Rom. Get out of there!
Relax, everyone. It's done. I'm on my way back.
And there she is.
Try not to look conspicuous or guilty.
Okay.
Don't walk. Run. Come to Quark's. Quark's responding. Come right now. Don't walk. Run.
Can't believe you pulled that off. Being the Nagus hasn't made you go soft between the lobes. Let's figure this out before security gets wise. Use the console behind the bar and find out what you can about the Iconians. Oh, and while you're at it, look for any other useful information in there, too. Some of it could be valuable, you know.
Yeah.
Relax, brother. I'll have these files cracked in no time. Starfleet encryption is good, but it's nothing compared to what we use in the Commerce Authority. That's actually difficult.
So of course we need to look to the accounting ends.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 88039.8. Taket's fleet is currently in the Phoeban sector, moving through deep space. She's keeping a low profile for the most part, avoiding conflict with both the Dominion and the Herc. Anything foolish enough to get in her sights doesn't live long enough to regret it, however. The wreckage of a Gamma pirate flotilla will testify to that.
Let's look at these guys.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 88139.9. A large Vakiri fleet has been spotted in transit to the Gamma Quadrant. Analysis of their course suggests they're heading toward the renegade Iconian fleet. Interesting. If the two of them manage to eliminate each other, well, that'll be 2 less headaches to keep me up at night.
Nah, the Hercs.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 89001.7. Major Herc activity throughout the 4 quadrants. As expected, Alliance forces are spread thin in attempts to protect critical sites in their own territory, as well as within the Dominion. The Klingons continue to stay out of it, with the exception of a token force of volunteers. Efforts to enlist the full aid of the Empire to date have faltered.
Now, isn't that interesting? Klingons don't want to get involved.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 87961.3. Intermittent Borg activity in the Quadrant. We've been able to track a Unimatrix vessel, and our countermeasures are keeping its fleet at bay. The recent escalation of the Herc conflict is straining the number of resources available for Borg surveillance. Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 87983.1. Breen forces continue to harass the Deferi, though hostilities have not intensified as of late. The Breen have made no overtures toward the Dominion since their recent return to the Alpha Quadrant. Looks like the honeymoon might be over at last.
That played in a cool.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 87997.9. I can't help but be impressed by the Nakul. Their star is all but dead, their world's an ice ball, and they refuse to leave. They defend that ice ball against all comers, even the Herc. Every Nakul big enough to carry a phaser fought, and they actually won. And I thought Tellarites were stubborn.
Play the Terrans.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 88006.2. There have been some recent Terran incursions from the Badlands, but nothing overly organized. As of now, there hasn't been any sight of Admiral Lita since her attack on DS9. Perhaps she has finally given up. One can only hope.
There are the Tholians.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 89101.1. Tholian web technology has worked well against the Herc so far. They ensnared 70% of a Herc fleet shortly after it dropped out of warp. The rest of the fight was brief and one-sided. At least Tholian xenophobia is consistent. Our attempts to negotiate for web technology have been completely ignored.
Aww. And darling to Kentucky.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 89001.7. Getting a lot of disturbing reports from Zenkethi space lately. Whispers of corruption in the highest ranks and talks of a coup are in the air on Zenketh. The Autarch's days might be numbered after his crusade failed, though the arrival of the Herc has kept him on the throne. For now.
Alright, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's all of them. And as you see, there was a hidden accolade, or I believe it's a hidden, If you read every one of them, like every one of them play, you'll get the rule of acquisition number 74, as you saw right there. If you read them all. Otherwise, if you just go to the Iconians and then just leave, you're not going to get that. And now talk back to Quark.
All right, Rom, a deal is a deal. You found the Iconian, so I guess it's my turn now. Time to put the team together?
Yep, do it now. 1 week later.
And that's the job. Confront.
Where's Gala?
Really? He shot the hostage last time. He's not invited.
Brunt, your database skills should help us locate the package.
Always happy to help, Grand Nagus. Retreat.
Still a master of Rule 33. Aren't you, Brunt?
It never hurts to suck up to the boss.
Of course. I presume you'll need my ship again, yes?
Not this time. We'll need a ship that can fight, just in case.
And we'll have it, thanks to our friend here.
Good. Everyone's here. Also, full consortium.
Oh, unbelievable!
The table's rigged. I'm sure of it.
And Quark wins again.
Here we are. The cloaking device I acquired from my cousin Gala is working like a charm. Keep an eye on it, though. I'd rather not attract the attention of the Iconians, or the Fakiri, for that matter.
Agreed.
Looks like they're busy trying to blow each other to bits out there. Let's use that to our advantage. You see those Iconian sentry probes? They use those to detect cloaked ships, so you'll want to disable them before we move much closer. This cloak is good, but it's not that good.
And,
Getting in's the easy part. We're cloaked and unexpected.
so again, what are you talking about? Is these little things, but also the one in the awareness. You notice, you see them sighting. If you get too close, this thing will start going up saying that you're being seen. So you want to kind of keep that down. If not, they tend to kill you super fast. And there's one disabled. Use the 3 here to kind of hide you.
That should be enough to get to the
We
flagship
can all stop
undetected.
holding our breath now. It worked. If you'll be so kind as to fly us behind that massive Iconian ship, we'll be on our way.
That's easy to do. Now, here's where the headache is. You need to go behind this big ship with your cloak active. If you come up on its side or anywhere else, you will be seen and you will be blown up. So that's better to go straight out. That way you don't get seen by the ships that are on its side. Turn around. There. Now we should be okay. There's a couple of small ships on its side. Like there's one like right there.
I'm looking forward to this.
Almost there. Just take it nice and easy.
We gotta get put that whole center down here. Right there.
We made it. I can't believe I'm actually going to sneak onto an Iconian flagship and... Oof. Keep the engine running, okay? I have a feeling we're going to need to get out of here in a hurry.
You don't say, Quark.
I've never been this close before. Impressive.
Terrifying is more like it. This is insane. Nog, you're our engineer. Buy it 400 and sell it 5.
It'll be up to you to disable the security systems, son.
Right. I'm familiar with their tech from the war. I won't let you down, Father. Evade.
Here we go.
We're up first, Nog. We need to lower the local security so Brunt and Leck can do their jobs.
Okay.
No problem. I memorized the schematics for this vessel on the way here. There are engineering consoles we can use for that nearby. Follow me.
Alright, so if you look at the map, yeah, it's kind of the zigzag map, there's everything else, but you're going to be kind of careful, because in some of these areas, there's going to be someone that are waiting for you to fight, just to get heads up.
Head left here, Nog.
Yeah, it's one little device to play with.
I've studied Iconian systems. I can unlock these doors.
Good.
If I send
We'll have
in
to
the
disable
appropriate
security
signals
and
to the door,
engineering.
I should be able to toggle the door locks. The good news is that my tricorder can get me the signal I need to send. The bad news is the Iconian systems only take trinary input. I think I see how the inputs work, so it shouldn't be too hard.
And you're not, it's a mess. Activate. Signal needed 22. So the 8 then. There's 20. There's 11. Shit. And the engineer's gonna kick in, don't you think?
Got it. And we're...
And I see a third script. Have to take an out.
Heralds! Don't worry, I can handle them.
Yeah, when you're in a crouch position, you get a better firepower. You're in the crouch position. Now you could try to go that way on the map, but as you look, there's some sort of like river or something that blocks you. So you have to go this way. Crap.
Hold on, Uncle. Something's coming.
Something huge.
That looks like more than we can handle. Let Lek take care of it. He'll probably enjoy it.
Think I can lock the door behind once it's gone.
Great idea. Do that. Quickly! Head
like how
right
just
here.
automatically teleports you.
Got it. And we're done here.
There, door locked. Got position. The backlit has exploded itself. Ah, they don't jump. Good, good. Yeah, they don't jump. Good. Make my job easy. My job nice and easy.
We've made it. This is main engineering.
Knock him down. Get down. Oh, he didn't self-destruct. I'm not the guy. That is study. Phoenix Donna, you're not actually showing this shit. Yeah, let's go over here.
Security's offline. We're good to go.
Can we drop their rear shield for a moment?
From the other console? Why?
You'll see.
Our console.
What's that, Uncle?
Call it an insurance policy. Lek, how do you feel about Iconian heralds?
Very dangerous. I look forward to shooting some. Sell at 250? Buy at 100.
You'll get your chance, clearing the path for Quark and Nog.
The riskier the road, the greater the profit. I'm in.
His turn.
Lek, Brunt, you're on.
Brunt, FCA. I'm on my way.
The hunt is on.
Ah, so now you're this guy. And this guy, he's got a lot of thought power. I like this little guy.
Magnificent. Truly magnificent.
We got one way down there. Now that you're on the other side, now you can see it's like a little tiny rotary thing. So there's no way to crawl across that.
It's looking this way between patrol points. I should be able to sneak up on it if I duck behind the walls. Ooh, they fight back. Good, good.
Shield losing power.
And if you stay right here, you'll stay out of that. Oh crap, you can't see him.
Eliminated.
Okay, then you got that group over there. Kinda notice it lit up.
I bet I could make that console explode remotely.
Flat.
Not the explosion I was looking for, but it'll do.
I found the package. The Iconian keeps it on display in what looks like a trophy room. And here I thought they were above such basic behavior. I've analyzed their patrol patterns, Lek. You'll need a clear path for Quark and Nog. I trust you'll keep the guards in that area occupied for a suitable period of time?
Yeah, of course.
Testing my skills against Iconians? This is worth more than Latinum to me. Don't get your lobes bunched, Brunt. I'll clear the path for the others by any means necessary.
I like this guy. Let's roll. Yeah, so as you can see, we really don't need to go backward behind us. We need to keep going forward. And we're basically heading to here. That's where we're basically heading to. Now down on the Crockley, there's two like right inside the doorway. Like standing there kind of waiting for you. No, like right over here. There they are, as you can see.
More enemies to the left, and another console. What? Still no explosion? Ugh, ridiculous.
Yeah, do you remember this guy liked big explosions? Now, I will get you in. You can kind of see one guy down there, but you kind of know that there's a spot right here. Give you a hint, you don't want to go down this way, because he will auto-strike you from distance. So you kind of want to go down this way.
If I make some noise, the big one will come to investigate. This isn't work. This is fun.
You thought to drop over and drop dead, but no. Yeah, you're just standing there. You thought to basically fall over when you hit him with your quantum torpedo thread. And you got one on the far side. You got the little rotary thing here. And you sneak up this way.
If I overload those conduits, I'm sure it'll make a big explosion. Doesn't anything blow up around here?
No, it don't.
Dr. Quark, the path is clear.
I'm detecting some nearby patrols.
I want to see if I can cause a distraction. Hold on.
Alright, so we have to go this way a little bit, as you can see. We can't go that way. There he is. He's down.
Blow up that console, it'll cause a nice distraction. Nog, how do I overload these ridiculous Iconian consoles?
Easy. First you need to... Wait. How are you at trinary conversions?
Never mind. I have a workaround.
I love that scene.
Brother, you'll crack the safe. Once Brunt finds it, that is.
Nice of you to give me the easy job, Rom.
By that point, Lect will have eliminated their guards.
We're talking about Iconians here, Rom.
I'll be with you, Uncle. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'll be fine.
I feel so much better now. Time for me to earn my share. Watch and learn.
Don't worry, Uncle. I've got your back.
Hang back, let it explode. Another one in the hallway, right there. Hang back, let it explode.
You know, you were supposed to shoot me if I got pulled into another one of these.
I thought you meant rescue operations. I can shoot you later if you'd like.
No, it just wouldn't be the same.
Always get rid of those giggles, because they can spawn extras. You're gonna go down here. Okay, they're all dead. He's still standing there. I said he should be laying dead, but he's not. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm gonna go this way.
We left some guarding the trophy room.
It's okay, Uncle. We can handle them.
He does it running his screen, I love it. I love the running his screen.
All right, now, let's find the package. It has to be in one of the display cases around the room.
Alright, now there is an accolade for looking at every one of them before you go to a certain package. So let's look at every one of them and let's pick up all the intel, all the clues.
Amazing! That's a singularity. Taket must have taken it from a Romulan warbird. You could say it was the heart of that ship. Must have been a memorable opponent for her to keep that on display like this.
She keeps a black hole, huh?
Is that part of an Iconium? Why would Ticket keep a severed body part? That's insane.
Ticket lost her arm when she fought Kalis during the war. She's keeping it as a trophy or maybe a reminder of one of her few failures. I knew she was intense, but this is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I would say, no comment. Let's go.
That's a lot of latinum. Impressive. I could buy a Starliner with that and have enough left to buy a condo on Ryza. Probably not beachfront, but it'd be nice. It's FCA graded, too. She must have gotten it from a Ferengi. Oh, tough break. Seems only fitting that we acquire it. Fine. Mind on the mission. Stop looking at me like that. Looks like a secure treasure box. I wonder what's inside. It could be practically anything. Leave it to an Iconian to lock up a box of valuables and hoard it away.
Yep.
Well, not everyone is as good at opening locks as you, Uncle. Most people would need the appropriate key.
But I know, no trouble people though.
Ah, I've seen these statues on New Romulus. They were made by the Day Ones, a servitor race of the Iconians. Not sure why Ticket would keep one of these on display. Maybe it's of a sentimental value to her, even if that's possible.
She's not sitting a little tight to me though. Now we're not gonna go over there just yet.
Seeing these reminds me of the Dominion War. A lot of those were sent back home to loved ones. Starfleet, the Klingons, the Romulans. They all have their different rituals. Even the enemy cared for their dead.
Yep.
And they say you don't have a heart, Uncle.
It's too bad we don't have enough time to steal these and sell them back to the people who want them. 34th rule of acquisition, Nog. War is good for business.
Yep. And as you can see what it is, a bunch of, communicator things. Bottle.
That's a bottle of prune juice. I'd recognize that color anywhere. Worf constantly demanded I have a bottle on hand at the bar. A warrior's drink, he called it. More like a torture drink. I tried some once. Let's just say that it was not a pleasant digestive experience.
Well, some prune juice is kind of tough. And look what I see. I love this one.
Ah, you know, I always told the top brass at the Corps of Engineers that making the party poppers look like weapons was a bad idea. Any officer who uses one of those instead of a real weapon is in for a bad day. I suspect that's how Ticket got her hand on one of these balloons. Shame.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is a Klingon warlord or a Klingon ship balloon thingy from the party popper. Look what I see. Now, to the ones who have no idea, if you notice, it's a baseball on the back. Yes, we are doing the summer event, but to me, that was a clue of what was coming when I seen this. That was a clue what we could be seeing to the summer event.
Uncle, that looks like Captain Sisko's baseball. You don't think it's his, do you? I thought Jake took it with him.
Could do.
Do you remember when Sisko made us play baseball against the Vulcans? Mom wouldn't stop talking about it for weeks. Put a bunch of money into that new Interstellar League, too. Still can't believe he bought a professional team. The Ferenginar Liquidators. They're terrible. Got beat by the Cation Claws by a score of 18-4, and they were cheating!
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, when you did this mission, and you was wondering what was coming to the summer there, bingo, there was your one clue what was coming to the summer there, which got today's style outfits. And look what it is. Yes, that is on a certain satellite ship.
Interesting. I read about these at the Academy. Something called NASA sent them out on crewed space probes centuries ago to initiate first contact with alien life. I believe this contains audio files, animal sounds, music, language samples. My Earth history instructor would love to get her hands on this. We should, acquire it if we have the time.
Recognition log. Alright, so now we've pretty much explored everything. Once you look at everything and then go to the final thing, you should be unlocking an accolade. We're just back here. And look what it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Sword of Kalos. There it is.
Package located. The Sword of Kalos. Now, we need to retrieve it.
Which is over here.
I can use this to bring the package from its display globe. I need to use the right frequencies, though. Enter the wrong one, and every alarm around will go off. The frequencies change periodically. Once I start this, I need to get them all, or I'll have to start over.
Alright, so let's do this first. Now let's try.
I can use this to bring the package.
I can just scan the machine for you. Should be easy enough to get the frequencies.
You, of all people, should know that Federation tricorders record whatever they scan. Never leave a data trail. We'll do this the Ferengi way. It'll take someone with the lopes for the job. That's me.
I'm going the wrong way. Oh, 3,000, crap. Iron. Crap, lower. Got it. Crap, ran out of time. Come. Got it.
Nicely done, Uncle! We did it! We actually did it! We shouldn't stick around, though. Let's head back to the shuttle before the Iconians figure out what we're up to.
Right.
Rule 7. Keep your ears open and your eyes on the mark.
There's no time to get slotty. Finish it. I'm gonna activate this because it's gonna get interesting.
That's far enough. Well done, Quark. You actually managed to pull it off. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. You've a talent for larceny, after all. Time, however, is a factor. Hand it over now, or I'll shoot you both and take it from your cold, dead fingers.
You wouldn't dare.
Are you out of your mind? Have you forgotten who Nog and I are related to? No payout is worth what will happen to you if you do this. Wrong. We'll have every Eliminator, Bounty Hunter, and Pirate in the 4 quadrants gunning for you.
Yep.
How did Lek put it? Oh, yes. The riskier the road, the greater the profit. Wise words indeed. The payout from this job will provide me with more than enough latinum to remove your idiot brother and take my rightful place as the Grand Nagus. I'm willing to give you a sporting chance, however. Hand over the package. You might be able to flee before that very angry Iconian arrives.
Oh, you're just insane. You're nuts.
Have it your way, Brunt. You're dumber than you look. If you think the crew of our ride won't be suspicious when you come back without us. They'll probably throw you in the brig on general principle. I know I would.
Ah, but I won't be traveling with them, Quark. I've made other travel arrangements. Time's up. Hand it over, or prepare to meet the blessed exchequer. Ha! I'd pay a lot to witness that audit. Might even be worth dying for, just to hear you scream on your way to the vault of eternal destitution.
And of course you hand it over.
Goodbye, Quark. At last, goodbye!
Dun dun dun. Hello, honey.
Nog! Now!
Wait!
A force field? It will not stop me, Ferengi.
Look a little closer. That's a chronoton field. You might make it through, but it's definitely gonna hurt. A lot. Or we can talk like sensible, intelligent people. Your call.
Very well. Speak. Your crimes are numerous. You breached my security, damaged my vessel, killed members of my crew, violated my sanctum, and stolen something very precious to me. Each is punishable by death. Tell me, why shouldn't I purge you like the odious vermin you are?
Steal me? No, I would not steal from you.
That's where you're wrong. I don't have anything of yours on me. Run a scan if you don't believe me. If anything, I was trying to stop the lunatic that did steal from you. I may be odious vermin, but I'm not stupid. Look, we should be working together to stop our mutual enemy instead of wasting time with this argument.
There will be plenty of Eliminate each and every one of you filthy creatures. That field of yours will drop eventually, and then you will die. Your cohort will be tracked and ultimately killed. I will have my vengeance on you all soon enough.
Damn. Good point.
You're not entirely wrong, but I think you're going to have a much bigger problem to deal with in the very near future. Any moment now. Remember this? A little something we picked up on Karema. Keep it on your ship and beam it to our location when we give you the signal.
What's that, Uncle?
Call it an insurance policy. You might make it through, but it's definitely gonna hurt. A lot. Or we can talk like secondary intelligence people. Your call.
Dun dun dun.
Explain yourself. Speak while you still can, Ferengi.
Oh, that thing.
They're called Herc. Maybe you've heard of them. Real nasty dispositions. Eat everything they come across, and now they've come across your fleet. You Iconians are tough, but you're not invincible. Against the Fakiri and the Herc, those are some pretty long odds, Ticket. Here's how this is going to work. You're going to let us go, and in return, I'll disable the device that's bringing every Herc in the quadrant here to chew on your ship. We'll go our way, you'll go yours. Otherwise, we'll wait and see what happens first. My field drops, or you and your ship become the main course at the Herc buffet.
Damn.
I agree to your terms. Go, get out, leave my ship, and disable your wretched device. Know this, you've made an enemy today, Ferengi. I am patient. I will avenge myself. You will pay for your crimes.
She sounds like Ada, doesn't she?
Right. Then we have a deal. We'll be on our way then. I'll take care of your Herc problem once I've made it to a safe distance. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but we both know that'd be a lie.
And out he goes. Hercs everywhere. He's got his explosion. That helps just destroy the thing.
What are we waiting for? Run! Run! We're almost there, but we lost the sword. We went through all of this, and for what?
It's not over yet, no, Nog.
Quark to Modron. Is the package secured?
Margarine here. You'll be happy to know the package is safe and sound. I beamed it to your ship a few minutes ago. I'm afraid Brunt is a little bruised, but these things happen. I'll keep him nice and sedated until we get back to the Alpha Quadrant. And Quark, be sure to let the Nagus know I held up my end of the bargain, won't you?
Yes, I'll tell him.
I'll be sure to let him know, Modron. Quark out. Always have a backup plan, Nog. Especially when dealing with snakes like Brunt. Let's go. And look, The shuttle's right where we left it. Things are looking up for a change. Let's get out of here before Cat changes her mind.
And off we go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Here it goes.
Thanks for sticking around. Now, if you don't mind, let's get back to DS9. This very cranky Iconian is looking for an excuse to kill us all. I'd rather not give him one more, anyway. Thankfully, she'll be busy dealing with the hurt. Garrick's little toy works like a charm.
We've got a problem. The cloaking device is acting up. If it goes down, every ship in the system will know we're here. I'll do what I can to keep it running, but we might need to fight our way out of here.
Understood, Captain. Now get it fixed.
The cloak's offline!
Terrific. This is what I get for buying it from Galen.
Don't worry, I'll be running it again. I just need a couple minutes.
Where's Brent?
Crap, they're down there.
We found another way back.
Target's shields have failed.
Just one more minute. Keep us safe.
Left shield failing. Target's shields have failed.
They're attacking each other as much as they're attacking us.
Crap, what are we doing? Caught on.
Target's shields have failed. Core shields failing.
I got the cloak back up!
Move out of range. Don't want anyone sensing our warp trail.
Yeah, timeline.
Cloak's online again, and we're at a safe distance from the enemy. We can leave as soon as you're ready.
Good. Get it out of there, damn it.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I was ready to go the minute we warped into this system. And I'm doubly ready to go now. Not to tell you your business, but make it so, please.
Engage.
Quark and Nog told me you did a great job keeping them all safe. Thank you for bringing them back in one piece. The 6th rule of acquisition says, never allow family to stand in the way of opportunity. But what can I say? Family means a lot to me.
Yep. So what happened to Brunt?
Brunt is ambitious, but predictable. We expected him to betray us, and we capitalized on it. Brunt made life difficult for the Nausicans who worked for Madron. That was a painful decision. Ask Dr. Bashir about that if you're interested.
And Madron?
Brunt made the mistake of dealing with someone more ambitious than he was. Madron came to me shortly after Brunt made him an offer, and I made Madron a counter-offer he couldn't refuse. I think I just came up with a new rule of acquisition. It's not smart to turn down a deal with the Grand Agus. I'm pretty sure Madron would agree with that.
So what now?
There's something I'm curious about. The Herc stole the Sword of Kalis from the Klingons a long time ago, but no one seems to know why. They didn't eat it, so there must be something about it they value. And we Ferengi are all about value. Perhaps the lab's sensors and equipment can tell us more. Maybe it's made of a rare, precious metal.
Maybe. Let's find out.
Based on the scans, that carapace was around for quite a long time before Kalis made a weapon out of it. The blade material is over 4,000 years old, where the story of Kalis is roughly only 1,600 years old.
Easy.
Now, this is interesting. These readings indicate that the Sword of Kalis is made out of biological material with a germanium base. I'll need to run more tests to be certain, but I believe the weapon was fashioned out of a Herc carapace. This may explain their interest in it.
Fascinating. So as you can see, the so-called Sword of Kalis is actually made out of the dead creature. Interesting, you know?
I'm reading traces of multiple radiation types within the blade. Discounting the type that likely came from the Iconians, there are still clear traces of thermobaric and tetrionic radiation. I believe we could cross-reference Alliance and Dominion star charts and easily determine where these traces of radiation originated from.
Any conclusion, Doctor?
We have a 4,000-year-old weapon made of a Herc carapace. My analysis of the radiation within the blade should allow us to narrow down its point of origin. I've had the computer working on that as we speak. Let's have a look. Cross-referencing all known Alliance and Dominion star charts, and voila! There's one system that contains all of the conditions we've isolated. Havas Kul, at the edge of Dominion space. It's possible we've just discovered the location of the Herc homeworld. We should forward this information to the appropriate parties at once. This could be the breakthrough we've been looking for.
Sounds impressive and valuable. Rule 21, Quark. Never place friendship above profit.
And there it goes again, being stolen.
Unbelievable! I knew Brunt was a snake, but Lek? Guess I should have known better. The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife. And Lek's got plenty of both.
He played his daughter a fool then.
He's a fool if he thinks he can steal from me! I'll have every eliminator, bounty hunter, and pirate in the 4 quadrants gunning for him! No one steals from the Grand Nagus and lives to profit from it!
Well, Clown's going to be happy either.
Considering how angry my father is, the Klingons will be the least of Lek's problems. I haven't seen him this mad since he caught me... Well, we don't need to get into that. Despite everything that's happened, we'll hold up our end of the bargain. I'll be in touch when everything is prepared. And remember, this operation never happened.
Okay, I'll be returning to my ship now. Bye-bye. At you date later.
Think they bought it?
Completely. As far as they're concerned, the sword has been stolen. You, Might want to lay low for a while, though.
Opportunity plus instinct equals profit. Well done, brother.
The Sword of Kalis, as promised.
Once again, the House of Quark delivers. Martok will be pleased.
So will I, Grilka, once the payment clears. Pleasure doing business with you.
Imagine that. You get the sword to a Klingon female who happens to be the House of Martok. Where do you think that sword's going, ladies and gentlemen? Well, if you watched my other video, you'd already seen the ending there.
I realized this was an unconventional mission, and it didn't go exactly as planned. Still, the data we discovered on the Sword of Kalis should be very helpful to the Alliance. We'll need to keep some of the details of the mission classified, of course. So, whatever you do, don't mention it to Morn, or the whole quadrant will know about it tomorrow.
Yep. Alright, so like I said, this is the rare one right here, so you want to pick up this little toy right here.
This report on the recent Ferengi operation is quite unconventional. Historically, we have thought of the Ferengi as little more than misguided profiteers. They have no sense of discipline, no real military aptitude, and no loyalty.
Yet.
Despite that, a team of Ferengi executed a daring plan and showed courage, ingenuity, and a ferocious drive for victory. I am actually impressed. Many believe that those not of the Dominion are inferior. But if those not of the Dominion can aspire to the qualities that we honor, can we say the same of those within? What does this mean for our ordained roles?
Yes, what does it mean?
Could a Jemadar be more than a soldier? Or a founder less than a god? We may not be ready to consider such notions, but in time, we must grapple with them. Because if the Ferengi can be valorous, then all the qualities that we ascribe to our foes and to our leaders are suspect.
Interesting question there, Elder. And that pretty much wraps it up to everything else. I hope you enjoyed that. That is basically the Quark's,
Researchers led by my friend Dr. Bashi have isolated several...
Go ahead. Alright, so like I said, that was basically Quark's Lucky 7. He's got till next Wednesday to get all of these done. It's telling me I have something ready to be completed. So let's go ahead and get this through. Not done yet. Damn it, come on. But anyway, like I said, you've got till next Wednesday to kind of get your Gemini done, get everything else, because otherwise, come next Wednesday, you know, this will be expiring. And there it is right there. And there's that one. So we just got one more tour which we'll pick up tomorrow. And now, like I said, you've got till next Wednesday to try to get all of this done by next Wednesday. Let's see, what do we get today? Mars, of course. Let's go to Mars. Alright, so again, I'm Jenny Jr., leader and owner of the SAS fleet. If you're interested in joining my fleet, please look us up. We have Dayu and Spirit who's not on today, because they're kind of taking a break today. But otherwise, if you like what I'm doing, please go to my Patreon page, which you'll see in my link in a couple of minutes. And thank you for helping out. I'll see you all shortly. Yeah. So, you Federation players, Little Long Proctor. You Romulan players, Joe on Truth. You Klingon players, Gutlaw. And you new General players, Victory is Life. And I shall see you all later out there in the stars. Bye now.